Let me get a little closer. Hi, my name is Kate Prudgy. I am a certified 200-hour registered yoga teacher. I am also a certified instructor and mentor with Hoop Yogini, as well as the director of student success. I'm a published author. I really today am here to guide you through a short 20-minute, half an hour yoga practice where we're going to breathe, stretch, and this would be a great practice to start the day with. This is right away in the morning for me, and instead of just doing my own personal practice, I thought, hey, why not record it and share it with anybody that needs it? So yeah, my head is completely cut off. I feel like I have to, I'm still getting used to this camera again. So hopefully, let's look at a close up. Okay, I think we're good to go. Are you ready to go? Do you have your mat out? Do you have your water handy? Any props that you need? Okay, there we go. That's better. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and have you start in a seated position. I am gonna play some music today as well. I don't always do this, but this is DJ Taj Rashid music, and it is, you see that hair? I'll just sweep later. This is royalty-free music that I like to use when I'm doing live classes like this. So you go ahead and get seated in your earth seat, your crisscross applesauce. I'm gonna start the music and we'll flow through a little practice, okay? Okay, so you're in your easy seated position. You've been here for a minute or two. You haven't already, kind of rock back and forth, bringing the hips in line with the heart, tilting the pelvis forward just slightly. And if this seated pose isn't available to you, feel free to sit with your legs open, or maybe one feels good. This is your practice, so whatever feels appropriate for you within your body as you are being guided through the practice, do that. Inhale and exhale and close the eyes if that feels safe and comfortable. Start to allow yourself to become fully present here in this now moment. Bringing all of your awareness into the here and now. This is just a moment or two for you, for stillness, pushing all of the to-dos and the worries to the outside of the mat. Continue to inhale and exhale and bring more awareness into the breath. So as you're seated and aligned, start to bring awareness into how the breath fills the torso and how as you exhale, everything gently releases and relaxes. See if you can spread this awareness throughout the body. So each inhale revitalizes, draws, invigorates, and each exhale relaxes, releases, and unwinds. Stay here with the breath and that visualization for a few moments. And now that you're fully aware of the breath and you're feeling the breath, connected with the breath, connect within the body as well. Notice where the legs might be gripping or tight. See if you can relax them. Notice if you are leaning too far forward or too far backwards. See if you can align from that seat all the way up that spine. Relax the shoulders down. See if you can find that space where you're supported and you're aligned in your posture, but relaxed within the structure of the body. A few more inhales and exhales, just allowing yourself to be in this space. Sensing that stillness within the subtle undercurrents of your energy. And then inhale both arms up overhead, extending. Wake up the spine. And as you exhale, push everything away. Create a little biosphere again. Inhale up. Keep the legs relaxed. One more time. Right arm floats up. Stay aligned through the spine. Open. Reaching. Looking up at the hand. Inhaling and exhaling, bringing the right hand down, and then just reaching the left arm up and over. So we're not leaning way over, just a really gentle stretch, okay? So staying kind of aligned, but opening up through that side body, okay? Inhales and exhales, notice if you like lean back, see if you can stay rooted in that seat. Left arm comes up, arms go out, and wrap them around yourself. Round out the back, chin to the chest, navel to the spine. Inhale, the arms open, and then as you bring them around you, alternate that arm so the other one is on top. Inhale, open the arms, reach the arms up overhead, and then bring the arms down into goddess arms, or goalpost arms. The biceps, excuse me, the biceps, yeah. In line with the floor. Plugging in the shoulders. Letting this be a gentle activation, but noticing if the legs are tense. You relax the legs. Let the heart shine open. And then reach the arms up. And again, pushing it all the way. Reach the arms out in front of you. Eagle arms. Find right elbow drops into the left elbow. Your elbows bend and your palms face out. The right hand wraps around the front to grab the fingers or the palms, whatever works for you. Relaxing through the shoulders. Align into the earth and then all the way up the spine so the heart is in line with the pelvis. Chin parallel to the earth. You're breathing in and out. Big breaths in and out, noticing how the breath is different as you have your arms wound. Relaxing through the shoulders, elbows towards the chest. Inhale and exhale, release, open up, wave it out. Shake it out a little bit. Arms out front. Just kidding. Left elbow and right elbow. Bend your elbows, palms face out. Left hand wraps around the front. Oh, relax into that. Spine aligned. Lower body rooted and relaxed. Shoulders are relaxed. Elbows are relaxed. Chins parallel to the earth. You're breathing big. Can you feel the subtle activations that the breath and the stretch can create for you? Take a moment here in your breath just to make an observation. And then inhale, the arms open, reach up towards the sky. and push it away again. Butterfly pose. So butterfly pose, a lot of times people think they gotta have their heels right up next to their crotch. You don't have to have them there. What you really want is the pelvis tilted. So a lot of people tend to round out. What you wanna make sure of is that you can have that rooted and seated position and then adjusting the feet. So my heels are relatively far away from my pelvis, but I have the opening in the hips. And as I open up a little bit more, I can draw the heels closer to me as my body invites me to stretch deeper. So keep that alignment through the spine. You can hold on to your shins if you'd like to. If it feels really good to fold over, you can. There's a lot of variations in butterfly that you can explore. And if your body's asking you to explore them, you should. Take a moment here to reflect on the life cycle of a butterfly. We often love to see the butterflies fluttering around during the summer on the milkweed or, wherever you're at in the world. We often forget that there is the other pieces, the cocoon phase, that sticky, slimy, gooey phase in between the butterfly phase, and just recognizing that life cycle. Death, rebirth, death, rebirth. Take a moment to reflect on how that may be applicable in your own life at this time. Witness yourself. One more inhale and exhale. And then drawing the knees together and sending the legs out long. So again, as you send the legs out long, make sure you draw the hips underneath the pelvis. And we're doing a seated twist pose, or the fishes. Draw your right foot up to rest on the mat, and then take your right foot to the outside of your left knee. So as you can see, that kind of rounded out my back and created a little bit of a misalignment. So I'm gonna use my hands to lift up and draw that leg back so the hips are under. See how different that is. Okay, so now let's complete the twist. Right hand comes behind in line with the spine. Your gaze follows that. Your left elbow hooks on the outside of the right knee. If that's not available, you can always just hold it, but just don't torque it too hard, okay? As you are aligning into this seated, twisted, nourishing pose, make sure that you inhale fully so that you can align through the spine. And then as you exhale, relax through the body. Let the muscles relax. Notice where the legs are gripping. See if your body gives you an invitation to twist a little bit further after a few inhales and exhales. Give yourself space to listen and feel the response of your body, the breath and the pose. Your next inhale brings you back to center. Send the right leg long, bounce the legs a little bit, readjust your seat, and then draw the left leg up so that you can do the same thing on the other side. As you take the left foot to the outside of the right knee, again, check in with that spine. See if you can draw the hips underneath the heart. And then take that left hand behind, plant it in line with the spine. Right elbow hooks on the outside of the left knee. And then take that gaze over the left shoulder. Big breaths. Focusing on the sensations in the body and the traveling of the breath in and out. And as you inhale, come back to center, send the legs long. Let's realign Rooting the seat bone, nice, easy, scoot forward fold. Inhale, make sure the legs are relaxed, hinging at the waist, not concerned about touching the toes, more concerned about hinging at the waist and feeling the stretch throughout the whole entire back body. 3 cleansing breaths, in through the nose, out through the mouth. In through the nose, out through the mouth. One more time. Walking the fingertips back up. And you know what? Let's go ahead and go supine. I was gonna get up and move and do like warriors and sun salutation A's, but let's do something a little bit different. So go ahead and go supine. Let's do a bridge pose first. Drawing the soles of the feet to the earth, knees are bent. You want to have your heels a little bit closer to your bum, but you want the knees in line with the toes, in line with the front of the mat, okay? Walk the shoulder blades underneath you, let the arms be straight by your sides, and then as you inhale, push down through the feet to lift the pelvis up towards the sky, creating that bridge. Interlock the fingers underneath the bum, straighten the arms, squeeze through the glutes and the thighs and the quads. Same thing. I was trying to say core, but whatever. Your muscles are engaged, and I hope that you're breathing. And if you're not, bring that breath in. Hold it. If your knees are starting to fall open, oh my God, then you need to squeeze them together. Sorry, there's a giant ass wasp that just landed on the window, and I sure as hell hope that's on the outside of my window. Anyways, distracted. Lower down. Unclench interlock your fingers, let your arms come out to the sides, and then reach through the legs to grab the big toes, bend the knees, keeping the knees bent, but then drawing the shins so that they're perpendicular to the earth. So the feet are up towards the sky, but the thighs are still parallel with the earth, drawing the feet away from each other. Happy baby. Happy baby. You can rock back and forth, opening those hips up. Inhale, exhale. And then go ahead and bring your feet back down to the earth for another bridge. So walking the shoulders underneath, heels back towards the bum, knees in line with the toes, in line with the front of the mat. Push down to lift up, nice and engaged. Short, quick, sweet practice to stretch, to release, and to invigorate the body. So inhale and exhale here. And then bring the bum down to the earth and return to happy baby. Reaching in between the legs to grab the big toes. You might notice a lot of tightness. Maybe it feels good to kind of wiggle a little bit. The idea here is to relax fully through that pelvic region, through the back of the legs. Yeah, and then exhale, hug the knees into the chest. And then send the legs up long. I always like to rest my hands underneath my lower back because that tilts my pelvis a little bit. So just for legs up the wall, you can roll the ankles around a little bit and kind of shake the legs out, and then bring the knees and the ankles kind of together. And then focus on keeping the feet up towards the sky and the legs relatively straight, but also releasing and relaxing through the legs too. So not making it really tight and really engaged, just like letting them be up there, letting the rest of your body and your muscles support it without any effort. And then do the same thing with the breath. Just have the breath help support the legs without any effort, letting it in and out, circular breath. All right, so release the hands from underneath the lower back if that's what you had, and then straighten and point your toes just a little bit.
Walk the shoulder blades underneath you. And we're gonna do what is called 30-30-30. So at each inhale and exhale, we're gonna lower the legs a little bit, not touching the floor, and then bringing them all the way back up. So we're only gonna do this twice because it's a really intense core workout. Also, if you do have an abdominal separation, do be very gentle, okay? Should be safe, but like I said, if you're really like arching the back as you're going down, that can cause that ab separation to kind of like engage. Or, you know, if anybody has it, you know, the spasm is not good. Anyway, so there's your safety statements. Your legs are still up. Inhale, exhale, lower the legs about 30 degrees. Notice where you can relax through the lower back and engage the core. Inhale, exhale another 30 degrees. Ooh, yeah, feeling it now. Really engaging the core. The lower body is relaxed. Inhale, exhale, bring them all the way down. And then inhale, drawing them all the way back up. Bring the knees into the chest. Oh my gosh, yes. Maybe take a couple of circles with the knees to kind of release any tension through the core. Oh, one more micro burst of ab work. You can do this, okay? You can do this. And if you don't want to go down all the way, or if that's not in your range of mobility, just go 30, 30, 30, okay? This is your practice. Find your edge, push yourself, but also keep yourself safe. All right, my abs are screaming at me. Here we go. Inhale and exhale, lower. Inhale, exhale, fully engaged through the core, relax through the rest of the body. Inhale, exhale, lower it down, and then draw it back up. Oh yeah. Hug the knees into the chest. Beautiful. Bring the feet down to the earth. Let them be about as wide as the hips. Readjust. Reach the arms up for just a minute, because that sounds like it feels good, and it does. Okay, good. You can see me. I've just thought about like halfway through this video, I was like, oh, I wonder if you can see my whole body. There you go. That might be helpful. So reorienting on the earth, heading for a reclined pigeon pose. We're gonna walk the shoulder blades down the back again. Let the arms be by the sides. Take your right ankle and figure 4 to rest on the left knee. This automatically will create an opening through the hip, but then intentionally take that right knee away from the nose a little bit more. Keep your hips square, but just let it fall open. Take your hands, reach behind your left thigh, interlock your fingers, grab your pant leg, or you can use a strap around the back of your leg. Upper body stays relaxed. Using the interlock to draw the lower body towards you as the right knee falls away from the nose. 3 cleansing breaths, in through the nose, out through the mouth. Audible exhales are always okay. Go ahead and release the interlock on your leg. Bring the left foot down, switching sides. Right foot comes down to the earth. Left foot comes up to figure 4. Ankle rests on the knee. Again, checking the posture before you take full bind. Checking to make sure that that left knee is falling away from the nose, and then interlocking the fingers behind that right knee or that right shin, kind of right underneath where I like to hold it. Letting the upper body relax and letting the interlock do the work of drawing the lower body towards you. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Maybe take an observation about how this side is different than the other side, not better or worse, just different. One more good breath. Beautiful. Release both feet down to the earth. Take the feet as wide as the mat. Take the arms wide. I love windshield wipers. These are like one of my favorite things to do. So walk the shoulders down the back a little bit. Your inhale will be the knees straight up, feet rested on the earth, arms are wide. As you exhale then, let the knees fall to one side. You'll keep contact with the side of the feet. You keep the shoulders rested in the earth, and you can feel that beautiful opening through the hips. Take a breath here. Relax through the legs. Inhale the knees back to center, and then let them fall to the other side. Inhale and exhale. Feel how maybe the body invites you into deeper release after the first exhale or two. And if not, that's okay too. Inhale the knees up to center. Let them fall to the other side one last time. Inhale the knees back to center. Let them fall to the other side. Beautiful. Draw those knees back up to center on the inhale. Hug the knees into the chest. As you take your next inhale, take a beautiful full body stretch. Oh, yeah. Move in whatever ways feel good for your body. Feet. Start to transition and roll to your right side, resting your arm underneath your head so that that forearm kind of hits there. And that chin side of the cheek rests on the upper. You can then rest your hand there too. Take an inhale and an exhale and thank yourself for carving out some time to nourish your body, mind, and soul. Keeping you centered and aligned every time you come to a practice, no matter what practice it is, helps to keep you centered and aligned. Helps to keep you constant in a changing world, in a world full of chaos. Helps to keep you in that center, that you can navigate that change with ease. Inhale and exhale. And then bring yourself up to a seated position. Ah, yay. You come into your easy seated pose. We will close our practice with a few inhales and exhales. Root into center, heart aligned over the hips, shoulders relaxed. Inhale the arms up overhead. Palms meet, draw down into heart center as you exhale. Again, inhaling the arms up overhead. One last time, inhale those arms up overhead. Palms meet, draw down into heart center. May we be safe and protected. May we be healthy and nourished. May we love and be loved, and may we truly be happy. May your practice bring you peace, and may you share this peace with the world. Namaste.
Yeah. How you feeling? How you doing? Awesome sauce. Well, good work today. Hold on, let me stop my tunes. Awesome. Well, thank you. Thank you for joining me today for a little practice there. Mostly floor practice, mostly working into getting those hips opened and breathing, right? So I hope you feel a little bit of a rejuvenation, a little bit of a lightness in your step, and you just created a new beginning for yourself by moving through a practice. So good work. Thank you. Yeah, that's it. That's all. Cowabunga. All right.